Dear friends, Alaupa, as we are gathered at this conference, we know very well that the first phase of the 9-year plan is drawing to a close. And as a Baha'i community, we are preparing for the second phase of the 9-year plan. And as we were reminded earlier with Mama Rachel, that this plan is one of the first major undertaking of this series of global plans that spans for a quarter a century. And its overarching aim is the release of society-building powers of the faith. And we were reminded at the same time that this offers an opportunity for us to reflect, but at the same time to celebrate and think about where we were at the beginning of the 4 years. And it was very interesting not just to think of where we are now, but how we got here and where we want to go as a community. In its message, its recent message to the Continental Boards of Counsellors, 31st December, the House of Justice noted that many third milestone clusters are now acting as reservoirs of knowledge and resources to clusters that surround them, a pattern that has been vital to the process of growth everywhere that must be strengthened and widely replicated. And Mama Rachel also reminded us this morning that for this to happen, it must require the cultivation of capacities that are required to intensify programs of growth, an urgent need if each national community is to meet its goals. This morning, because we don't have much time, we will begin our consultation on what has been learned through the efforts of the communities. And to do that, the first insight that we are going to reflect on, or we are going to explore at this point, is that an essential factor for progress, no matter from what strategic point, is the capacity of the friends at the grassroots to learn together, combining insights gained from their own experience with those of advanced communities nearby or further afield. This insight, as we might have already seen in the message, has been instrumental in raising up the first third milestone cluster in a country or a region. It is closely related to the dramatic accomplishments anticipated by Rizwan that the first third milestone cluster will be established in about 160 countries and regions that did not have this at the outset of the plan, and many with the support of the home front and international pioneers. I think it brings a lot of joy and happiness to know that in this gathering here, we've got some of the international pioneers. I think we have some from South Sudan, and I think we have some of the home front pioneers as well. This session, which is a very short one, will be an opportunity to consult on what has been learned in this regard, how the friends in these clusters are learning together, and how they are incorporating insights from advanced communities while avoiding the pitfall of applying formulas. How we are reading evolving realities and adopting approaches suited to local conditions. How is the capacity to continue action, reflection, and continual consultation being developed and supported, and how it is impacting progress of communities. As we begin our consultation, I would like to encourage you to be generous in your sharing, while also be mindful of time. We hope to hear from as many friends as possible, and to make this feasible, we ask each contribution to be limited to about 3 minutes, at most 5 minutes. When you see me standing, please take it as a gentle indication that your time has come to a close. It is our sincere hope that many friends will feel inspired to raise their hands and contribute to the consultation. While we may not be able to invite everyone to speak, we deeply value the spirit of participation and the insight each person brings to this gathering. So friends, I now take this opportunity to invite your participation to this consultation, which will focus on paragraph 1 and 2. And so you can raise up your hand and you'll be invited to share.